All right, you guys, welcome back to our last video on solving exponential function word problems. And we are going to utilize Desmos to help us with this entire process. I'm going to do the first example on a piece of paper, and then after that, I'm going to just split my screen through Delta Math and Desmos, so that way you can just see me type in exactly what I need to type in, because the format of the problems pretty much stays the same. All right. So it says an element with a mass of 650 grams decays by 13.2% per minute. To the nearest minute, how long will it be until there are 220 grams of the element remaining? Okay, so y equals a times 1 minus, because it's decay, r to the t. All right, we have an initial amount of 650. So there's 650. Times 1 minus 13.2 is 0.132. All right, and it says to the nearest minute. That's our time. So t, that's unknown. Okay, how long will it be until there's 220? Okay, all right, so this presents us a little bit of a problem. Okay, I have not told you how to solve for an exponent, for an unknown exponent, okay? But we do know what pictures look like, and we know how to graph things. And I know that if I put this in my line 1, I'll get a graph. And I put this in line 2 of Desmos, I will get a graph, and those graphs will intersect at my answer, okay? All right, so what does that look like in Desmos? So if I switch over here, there's my mouse. Okay, I get y equals 220, and then y equals 650 parentheses 1 minus 0.132 parentheses exponent. Now, Desmos doesn't like me to use variables other than x and y, so instead of t, I'm going to use x. All right, now, okay, great. So you've drawn this picture and I don't see it. Zoom out, okay? All right, and then if I zoom right back in, all right, you can see. So the green line, that's my exponential, that's the right-hand side, okay? And then line number 2, which is my blue line, okay? They cross right here, okay? So 7.653, that is an x value. So if I do 7.653 comma 220, so that is y, that is x, okay? And remember, I replaced x with t. So how long does it take? 7.653. All right, now let's go over here to Delta Math. Okay, how long? It says to round to the nearest minute. Well, 7.6, okay? Now, I'll be honest, 7.6, we should just leave it, but Delta Math says to round it, so we round up to 8. Yes, and there we go. Okay, now he goes through the whole process on how to do this by hand. If you notice right here, see how it says log? Okay, we haven't gotten there yet, okay, because we're not there yet. We're using the fact that we know how to graph things, and we're looking at the graph of an exponential function, okay, and how do I relate those two graphs to solve, okay? All right, so now let's take Delta Math. Let's scoot it over here. Pull up Desmos, okay? All right, let's do a new problem. All right, it says a new car was purchased for $23,700. The value of the car depreciates at 13% per year to the nearest year. How long will it be until the value of the car is $8,000? Okay, so if I write, now look, I can just use use Desmos for right now. So $8,000 equals 23,700 parentheses 1 minus, because we depreciate by 13%, 0.13 exponent x. Okay. All right. Now, this is why I don't like to do the problems all in one line, because that right there doesn't do me any favors. I know my answer is somewhere between 5 and 10. All right, so this is why I like to do line 1 and line 2. So let's copy and paste. Let's take this out. Okay, so we have y equals. Okay, all right, and then let's zoom out. There's my exponential. Let's keep zooming out. All right, there it is. So 7.798 and 8,000. Okay, to the nearest year. So it's going to be about 8 years. There you go. Okay, new problem. Let's see here. We've done decay. We've done depreciation. All right, let's do an annual interest. Okay. All right. So $7,400 is placed in an account with an annual interest rate of 7% to the nearest tenth of the year. How long will it take for the account to reach $36,000? Okay, so y equals $36,000. Okay, so we want to know what happens right then and there. Okay, so y equals our initial amount, 7,400, parentheses, 1 plus, as I'm making money, okay, 0.07, parentheses, exponent x. All right, let's click on this home button. All right, and then let's zoom out. Okay. Oh, we gotta zoom a little now. All right, 36,000. So there we go. Okay. Now if I zoom in, let's see if I can keep that in the middle. There you go. Okay. So 23.383 and 36,000. So 23, okay, to the nearest tenth of a year, 0.4. Okay, because that 8 tells me to take that 3 and round up. Submit my answer. Yes, and there we go. Okay, so that's all you're going to be doing, okay, is you are going to be utilizing Desmos, okay, to type in the left and the right-hand side. So all I did for your purposes, if you just need the reference, all I did was skip having to write this down every single time. I just went right to Desmos and wrote the final amount in line 1 and then wrote the equation for line 2. Okay. All right. And you'll get better with it as you practice as well. Okay. All right, you guys, good luck. If you need help, you know how to contact me. And remember on tomorrow, because you're watching this on Thursday, remember tomorrow you're going to be taking a Unit 1 and Unit 2 test. It's not long. It'll be great. I promise. All right. See you later. Bye.